Hello and welcome, day 18. Not long to go now, just a few more days, and the 21-day diabetes challenge will be over. But that's just the challenge part. That's obviously the way I see challenges now is just gives you like a good checkup to make sure that the routine that you're on, which is a normal routine, because this is basically what I do now for the rest of your natural life. This is how I eat, this is how I move, and all the learning. Well, there's always going to be new information about what's happening in the area of pre-diabetes type 2 and what we can basically do there. And of course, in the area of food, there'll be new recipe plans, new information. So you're continuously sort of learning. So this is great for a sort of a review and a sort of a snapshot in time of 3 weeks. But in terms of a continuous health improvement, it's basically just to make sure that you are on the right track to continue this way of eating, exercising, and just having those daily sort of routines of good sleep habits like we learned yesterday. All right, so I've logged in, as you can see, and immediately I'm actually saying, okay, well, all three of these are lit up. Now, I'm not quite sure why the cart, because I haven't really purchased anything, unless it's actually, I'm going to click on it to just check what that's all about. Yeah, okay, it's basically just saying from the October 4th it was a $99, because it is a $99 course available online for actual purchase. But because they were looking, I don't know if they still will, because it's part of the testing trial, this course is on a new platform, and so they opened it up for a few people, invited volunteers to actually test it, and actually go through the course and test it on the platform. All right, so that doesn't actually mean anything to me. Notifications, sent you private messages. Okay, I'm going to say mark all as read, because I'm going to go into it now. View the inbox. I don't think they are actually sort of personal replies at all. I still think that they're very much automated messages. And sometimes I might have to actually clear my browser cache on this. Okay, well, I'm gonna, because this happened yesterday, I think. Yeah. See, I'm not sure if I actually. Anyway, I'll check that. But let's go back to. Oops, why am I doing the leaderboard? Oh, actually, Malcolm. That's because he's my other half. So, all right. So let's have a look here. 82 points. All right. Now, Mel and I actually picked up that there is a bug on this testing platform, because the maximum amount of points, from what we understand, is 3 points every day. And we've only had, this is day 18. So if I go 18 times 3, it's actually 54. And it's showing as 82. Okay, so, and Sharon's actually showing up quite high. I've got a feeling what this is that when I was having all those problems, or when you go into it and you click on continue the course, it somehow always would go back to a quiz, and it would be like either lesson 1 or something. And I didn't pick it up at that stage of being able to just go down on the left-hand side and just choose the actual module that I was up to. But when those quizzes sort of turn up, I think they were actually tallying up every time I completed a quiz. So some of those quizzes were actually duplicates, and because I'd already completed them. So the fact that I was actually redoing it and submitting it again, they were tallying up additional points on that one. So that's where I think that the problem is, which is basically a bug in this platform. So that'll be part of the feedback going back to them. although they might actually pick it up too. They're probably thinking, how can you get 82 points? Anyway, let's go back to the dashboard so I can see whether it will let me get into. Actually, I'm going to scroll here. Yeah, okay, so I was the last one that actually did their activity as well. All right, continue course. Okay, so that was yesterday, and I did not complete yesterday's course quiz because obviously when I went in, I logged in the morning, and okay, this is that same problem. This might be another short video actually, because if I can't finish this, and I'm going to try a few things to see if I can, like scrolling to the end. Because sometimes I have that where you have to actually scroll to the end of the video. That you have to actually watch the video, right? So I was scrolling to the end of that. I don't see why I would have to actually watch this one because it's on YouTube. But anyway, I just basically dragged it over. That's a great video, though. He explains things really well. It was like I woke up at 1 o'clock and I was tossing and turning and thinking, it's like, why? I just felt like I wasn't sleepy, and I didn't want to reach my phone and actually go in there and scroll social media and all those things. I didn't want that. But so what I decided to do was that I thought, well, I always have this huge to-do list of things that need to be done that I can never, that I'm always sort of behind at the moment with my work. So I thought, I feel like I could probably get up, get dressed, not walk in, with my pajamas, but actually do what this guy said and get dressed. So I did. I got dressed. And I didn't brush my teeth, of course, because it was still 1 o'clock in the morning. And then I came over and I logged into my computer. And from 2 o'clock in the morning last night to about 5:30 was when I started to get quite tired. I worked consistently for about 3.5 hours just trying to get myself organized, and I was just working on my work. And I tell you, when I went to bed, I didn't linger too much. I basically just fell asleep into a deep sleep. And while I actually did actually end up waking up about 8 o'clock. So, it wasn't that long of a sleep. It was still, I thought it was actually a lot more restful than for me to actually just be restless in bed, trying to make myself go to bed to sleep when I wasn't. And I just felt a whole lot more productive too. So I was able to then just not feel that kind of stress that you have during the day when it's like, oh, I'm supposed to be doing all this stuff and I'm actually, I'm still behind. I'm still behind, but I just felt that it was good. It was a really good exercise, and I like that because it was that whole breaking the pattern to try to reestablish an environment where bed is for good sleep and rest. So I thought I would actually share that because it was just this morning on that one. Okay, so we've gone to the end. And I'm scrolling down here. Give me the quiz. Oh, okay. All right. So video, right? Have I eaten a maximum of 3 meals? Yes. This is yesterday's. Have I eaten only foods on my green list? Yes. Have I completed 10-minute lesson? Yep. I watched that yesterday. Click here to continue. Go to day 18. Yes. Okay. So there they are again. So that definitely was a case of me having to, it was recognizing that I hadn't actually watched the videos, even though I did yesterday. But because I was starting again today, I basically did that one. So that is good. So now we're on day 18. So let's have a look what day 18 is. First of all, let's do a few things. My screenshot. Okay. Day 18, right? Screenshot. Okay, and the other thing is, how long is that video? That's 5 minutes. So I'll watch that one. And it's all about type 2 diabetes and osteoporosis. Is that arthritis? Is that something else? Because I do have osteoarthritis. Because I know there's like rheumatoid arthritis, and then there's osteo, I think. So I've got them in my hands. Right, so coli rice. I tell you, this coli rice, it's like a staple in our home anyway. I make that quite a bit when we've got it. So because it's a good alternate to actual rice. All right, so I'm going to go back and actually finish this, but yay, day 18. So I will come back tomorrow and finish this quiz, unless because it is actually getting on later on the day. I mean, so far, I mean, I'm going to only be eating dinner today, and I know that after this, I'm going to go down and actually do my exercise routine. Somehow I've sort of quite like actually doing it when it's just about dinner time. So yeah, rather than in the morning. I don't know what it is, but it's good to sort of shake things up a bit. So I will end this video, and yeah, we'll be back again tomorrow for day 19. Hopefully it all goes well. So yeah, have a great rest of the day. All right, catch you later. Bye.